Good evening, folks. Dr. Freedom here with you. Time some Doctor News from in and around the universe that may or may not make you go, how long has it been? I'm not kidding. It's hard to believe that we're cruising on through October now in 2019. And, we are still have not heard yet as to when Series 12 will air. We've not heard anything about an air date. All we know is that something is still being filmed right now over in Cardiff, because Jodie mentioned that last night at the Welsh BAFTAs. And of course, Doctor Who didn't win anything, but apparently some people just keep forgetting that the fact that Doctor Who was nominated for so many awards for this last season just goes to show you that, just because you don't like it doesn't mean that others, did like it. It's just weird to me how the fandom seems to be hell-bent, one side trying to convince the other they're right, and meanwhile you have to sit back, take a deep breath, and go, guys, it's a television show. It's not a vote on Brexit. It's not the presidential election. It's a television show. And sometimes we have to remind ourselves of that. Even though we're passionate about this particular series, I got some sad news for you. Sooner or later, it will come to an end. There's no way it's going to run forever. And we're now 15 years almost into this new branch of Doctor Who that started in 2005 with Chris Eccleston and Russell T Davies. So, we just got to take what we got to get. Also, as much as you liked or did not like Series 11, it accomplished its mission. The world was talking about Doctor Who again, whether you like it or not. And what can you say? All right, let's get into the stuff you want to hear listening to this old man rant. And away we go. If you run on over here to Doctor Who Production News on Twitter, and that's at Doctor Who PN, just scroll down through here, and you're going to see all kinds of lovely pics and stuff that happened, last night. There's some video clips and whatnot. Some of those you'll be able to access through the articles I'm going to show you. But it's really cool because Jodie spent a lot of time posing with fans and such along the way down the carpet. And there's a lot of these photos spread out over here. Be sure to go take a look at these. And like I said, I had somebody who once tried to convince me she's not as big a ambassador to the fans as Peter Capaldi. I'm like, but she's trying to be, that's what gets me. So if you look around here, a whole lot of fans were hanging out at the Welsh BAFTAs last night, and they managed to get pictures and whatnot. There's this really cute pic that's out there where she's posing with this fan's artwork on a TV, not on a TV show, on a T-shirt, duh. And it's really, really cool. All right, let's move around a bit. Okay, Jodie Whittaker's Doctor Who Works Night Out. Now, one thing they made clear in various video clips and whatnot is that they took the night off to go to the Welsh BAFTAs, and then they have to be back at work tomorrow. Over here on Daily Mail, you get some more photos with her and Mandip out on the red carpet, of course. And there, some pretty good shots here and there. See, cool stuff. But once again, it's nice that the show got nominated, but apparently you'll never hear anything positive from certain naysayers. So if you want to go check out some more photos here, don't worry, link will be below in the description box. You see, the Daily Mail, they take great photos, I'll give them that. Okay, Chris Chibnall, Jodie Whittaker, and the Doctor Who cast and crew receive honorary doctorates from Sheffield Hallam University. There was a bunch of people had the nerve to go walking around going, it's a participation trophy. Do you want me to name the list of celebrities who over the last how many decades have gotten honorary doctorates from various universities? But no, the Doctor Who cast and crew gets one, and suddenly it's woke. It's the SJW conspiracy. It's a PC directive. I got an idea. Why don't the SJW conspiracy send me a new car? I kind of like my Beamer. I don't think I can give it up. But you see what I mean? It's just crazy. It's like the Titanic sank because of the screen door put in by the PC conspiracy. All right, here's the one that's going to send a bunch of those guys reeling, foaming at the mouth, and screaming for their mothers. Doctor Who actor defends the show against the quote-unquote politically correct by backlash. There has been so much gained for the better. Now, Doctor Who actor Hamza Jitoa, and I'm hoping I pronounced it right, has defended the show against claims it's turned too politically correct. Now, he's currently starring in the ITV and Hulu zombie apocalypse comedy Zomboat. Oh God, Zomboat. What the hell is that? Period alongside Jodie Whittaker, of course, in Series 11, Episode 6, Demons in the Punjab. Now, he said, quote, "There's always going to be people with opinions saying, we don't see it this way and we don't believe that, but I felt really confident about it and really excited to be a part of it and to make a little bit of history." He added, "I remember the creative team were very much excited by the fact that they knew there would be people who would not be as excited. They would want it to be just the way Doctor Who was before. But they, the crew, wanted to change things up, and they wanted to open it up to a whole new audience as well. So there may have been some audience lost, but there has been so much gained as well for the better." Interesting thoughts there from this actor. All right, moving forward. TARDIS, of course, will be landing at TARDIS. Sorry, not TARDIS. The TARDIS will land at London Comic Con in 2019, and is for the second year running. The Doctor Who will be appearing at London Comic Con, of course, and that is from October 25th to October 27th. The official stand, of course, will host all this nifty stuff if you want to get into it. And throughout the Sunday the 27th, for the first time at London Comic Con, a series of panels will be held in celebrations of all things Doctor Who. So there you go, bam, 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 if you want to go check that out. That's coming up in a couple weeks. The Unofficial Dr Who Annual 1987. This November will see the release of the fan project, the Unofficial Dr Who Annual 1987. And the publication is the latest project from the Terra Hote, I don't care, who earlier this year released the Unofficial Doctor Who Annual 1972, and here's all the nifty stuff in it. Please visit their distributor's Facebook page, and here's the link for it for further details and updates. Also, do not forget, if I remember right, this week's Doctor Who magazine coming out is the 40th anniversary issue. I forgot to hook up an article for that, but be rest assured it's what's going on. Also, my God, them two are multiplying like rabbits. That's right, George and David. George. I almost said George. That would have been interesting to see all that happen. Talk about wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey. Georgia and David Tennant announced the birth of their new child, and this is congratulations to them. And, this is number 5 for them. And, so ultra cool that they're so happy together and so still hanging out. That's awesome. And, of course, Jodie Whittaker, of course, sings Yellow. And this is a little bit more details on the upcoming Children in Need special that everybody's jumping up and down going, there's going to be a trailer. There's going to be a trailer. There's no guarantee there's going to be a trailer. We're hoping there's going to be a trailer. 13th Doctor Jodie Whittaker takes on a classic Coldplay track. Of course, we know about this. But if you scroll down a little bit, David Tennant, of course, singing Sunshine on Leith. Now, other stars on the record, they list them here. And it goes on a special hour-long show documenting the stars recording the album at the Abbey Road Studios will be broadcast ahead of the annual BBC Children in Need appeal show. This album will be released in conjunction with Silver Screen Records on Friday the 1st of November, with all profits going to Children in Need. Now, I've been hearing a lot of great praises. It's like, she did a pretty good job, better than I could have possibly ever done. But I'd let you judge for yourself. But, of course, Jodie Whittaker, according to certain people, can't do anything good. She's a bad actress. She's killed Doctor Who. Oh, Jesus H. Jones. Okay, some interesting things here and there, but as I said at the beginning of the program, the fact is Doctor Who's being nominated for awards again, which for a while it just seemed to be getting snubbed like mad. Despite the brilliant performances of Peter Capaldi, I thought for sure he was going to walk away with at least a couple of BAFTAs, and he never did. But what can you say? Now I'm going to take you off into a land called speculation. Remember, this is speculation because I've been thinking about this over the last few days. Now, Lee Haven Jones has been spotted on set for this latest batch of filming, and it seems to indicate that this is the special that they're filming right now at this juncture. Now, if that's true, And let's say that according to his CV, it says that it's a Christmas special. Let's assume that's fact and it's not a snow job. Because if I remember right, someone told me they did the same thing with Wayne Yipit when he first popped up. They had him listed as a Christmas special, and then they changed it. But let's say it is a Christmas special. Why would you film your Christmas special 14 months in advance? Could it be the naysayers are right? Could have been there was more to that blow-up we talked about a little while ago. Remember that? You know, the big bomb at Cardiff when suddenly my whole email and message board was lighting up like, you know, it was Christmas on acid. And next thing you know, I've got 5 people telling me that Chibnall was fired and Whittaker's leaving and all this other stuff. What if, you know, there was some truth to that? What if they're filming Christmas now as a prelude to getting everything done at once to open the door for a new regime to come in? But at the same time, I've already heard that Series 13 is being written and Chibnall's writing episodes for it. So, like I said, the problem with this being in this biz is this. You're going to have people who are going to contact you and say, I know this, I know that. And the hardest part is sorting out the liars. Because there are people who, for a goof, like I said, I've had people like look at me and assume that because I'm a middle-aged, white, old, fat man and I come from America, I must be dumb like a freaking brick. I've had this happen I don't know how many times over the last going on 8 or 9 years that I've been doing this Doctor Who News program, where people will contact me and say, I've got inside info, and then feed me more shit than goes through my septic tank in 10 years. It's just, for some reason, people seem to think that's funny. It gives them a goof. Maybe it makes their wiener wiggle. I don't know. But you have to be very careful where you get your information from. The 3 best words I can tell you are this. In the words of the old KGB, trust but verify. And that's the hardest thing to do, especially when especially after it was around Series 9 or 10, because of the great air seal. Remember back in Series 8, when the episodes got leaked out, they went apeshit. And they really started clamping down, saying, look, basically, they told the staff, we can trace anything back to you. You're fired. As far as people working for Doctor Who. So it's get very difficult to get good actual factual news, especially when you had the BBC clamping down with their anti-piracy department basically pissing on fair use. Ugh, but what can you do? It's the age we live in, the age where everybody seems so comfortable with handing over their freedoms for more and more. Give me security, baby. I don't care. Well, take care, everyone. Have a great night. We'll see you on the flip side. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Good night.